Alright. We're back. Everything looks fine for right now. Knocking on wood. Okay, we're gonna just pretend that our problems don't exist. That's probably a really bad message during the mental health live stream. Ignore that. We're gonna play Baldur's Gate, and in case you haven't noticed already, I sort of did a thing. So I enabled the Baldur's Gate 3 companion extension, which means you should be able to kind of play with me, if that's my understanding. So let's get onto the game. I'll shut up now. Oh yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I also changed my whole stream layout. I forgot about that. It could also just be me trying to play Baldur's Gate, because Baldur's Gate is a very complicated game. That could also be the problem. Alright, let's get into it. We'll get into it. Right, so the companion thing. So you should be able to play along with me, question mark? From the little I read about it, is you should be able to, like, view my party at any point. Like, you should be able to see, like, my characters and their character sheets or whatever. Don't know what that does either. If you're watching on mobile, I think you should be able to enable it just by, like, tapping the screen, and there should be, like, like an option to turn it on. If you're watching, like, a computer or something, like PC, you should be able to just move your mouse around, and you should see it, like, on the side. One of the other cool things, I think, is that you get to, like, when we get to choices, you should be able to vote on choices. I don't know if it's mandatory that I have to pick the choices. So if there's, like, choices where I'm like, I think that'll get us killed, I might not do it, but we'll see how it goes. Gosh, I forgot this is where we left off, because I didn't intend to leave off here the last time we played. The only reason that I did was because I, like, started dying a little bit at the end of my last recording session, and so I had to stop. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, oh yeah! Ooh. Auntie Ethel. I remember now. Okay. Oh right, everything's fine. Everything is okay. Go in. Oh. Hi.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so
that's
get to it.
Cool. Oh shit.
Oh, you took ages. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa.
Have a cuppa.
Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
She looks like she's been crying. Oh wait, Marina. Yeah, that's the sister of the two brothers that we came across, right? I just want to test this. Okay, well, if you are here, go ahead and pick one, I guess. I don't know if I have any enough viewers in the stream for this yet, but that's actually really cool. I think Life is Strange did something like this too. I don't know if it was... I think it was True Colors, right? Can I vote on my own thing? Because, like, I can hover over it, and I wonder if I have the option. I should, like, pay attention to the game. I'm still, like, in the whole setup mode, oh god, something's gonna blow up mode. So, like, my attention is, like, half divided. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick one from here. Okay, that's Verita. I have some bad news for her. We didn't kill her brothers. We just knocked them out, right? Gang, that's what we did. I mean, we don't technically have bad news for her because they're still alive, right? Let's just do this one for now, I guess. Even though I'm pretty sure we chose the wrong side. I'm glad you got here safely.
Thanks to you. You know, you're lucky. You've helped a very powerful lady. People in dire
See, that
need
doesn't give
travel
me
from
warm fuzzies.
all over Faerun to see little old me. And I do my damnedest to help them. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
Did I tell you about that? I don't recall telling you about that. Is the thing. That's weird. That's suspicious. I do want to ask that, but I'm more concerned about this one real quick. How do you know that?
Because you stink. And I know the stench of mind flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
I don't know about that one. Depends on the price.
Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. Oh dear.
I already
You
lost.
don't have one to spare?
No, I lost one.
Terribly sorry, Petal. But no deal for
It's
you.
not my fault, Volo
Should you know
popped
someone
out
with
my
two
eye.
eyes
I mean,
in
it
their
is
head
kind of my
and
fault.
a wriggler problem,
Isn't it?
Send them my way. Auntie will sort them out.
Wait, so
Come now, Mayrina. Time to go.
she didn't look good. I mean, I don't know why I would say such a thing. I mean, after all, everything is fine. Everything is okay. So wait, so I can't... It said if I knew anyone else, as in like, if I play one of my other people, you'll be able to do something? Okay, let's try talking to her
I
again.
want to have a word.
An illusion. With a passage hidden behind it.
That's weird. That's suspicious. Gang, I gotta be honest. I don't know if everything is fine. I don't know if everything is okay.
Hello, sweetness.
How do you expect me to live,
I'm
laugh,
still
love in
waiting
these,
for
in
someone
these
with
conditions?
a spare eye.
Okay. I do want to know this. What happened to Mayrina? Did you do something to her?
Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies.
And I don't like people who talk to me like that. So it seems we both have a problem. Okay, it's very obvious that I chose the wrong side. But like, oh, look, I just need to stop apologizing for my paranoia. It's not my fault I'd like this. It's probably fine. Okay, I'm here to trade. We can... Oh, right, she's like... That was like the whole thing when we met her at the Grove. Oh, I forgot yeah, I forgot I got those from the oh my god, I could finally sell shit, though. Yes! Finally! Yeah, no, I've been...
Here for
Hoarding
whatever you
shit.
need, Petal.
Okay, so let's try... Out of everybody in our party, who would probably be the most willing to, like... Astarion, you're treading on the edge of fire there. Chill. Who would be, like, the most willing to be like, yeah, sure, take one of my eyes? I gotta be honest, I feel like it would be Astarion, and not even my average, let everyone let shit on Astarion thing. I think it's because that he just, I don't know, he seems to just... We're just gonna send Astarion in, it's gonna be fine. Alright, we're gonna save first, and then we're gonna send Astarion in. Look, even though I shit on Astarion the most, I don't want him to die.
Hello, sweetness. You going to give me one of those precious peepers?
Well, this isn't me talking, so... I can't do an Astarian voice, so I'm not even gonna try that. So I'll just continue to talk like me, I guess. You want one of my eyes? Why?
I'm afraid that's my business, Petal.
It's my
It's
eye.
nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
But it's my eye. That feels pretty nefarious, if you ask me. Will my sight be damaged?
A touch, but sure, you've 2 eyes in your skull, don't you?
No.
No need to be precious.
Well, I mean, Astarian does. My character doesn't. Okay, look, I know that there's only a couple of viewers in here, but I feel like this is a good time for this. What are we doing? Are we letting Auntie Ethel have one of our eyes, even though... Look, we have 2 options here. We have either A, everything is fine, everything is okay, and just kind of continue to believe that, or B, you know, she disappeared into a green cloud of smoke earlier. Mayrina seems like she might be being held against her will. Not sure about that one. She also... I mean, well, technically we knocked out the brothers. Again, they're not dead. I want to specify that. Let me see. I don't know. There might not be enough viewers for this still. Oh, we got 1. At least I assume that's 1. I don't even know if this is working. Okay. I don't know how it works on your guys' screen, but like an option should pop up to vote on a number. Oh, this feels bad. I don't know. I mean, it's just Astarian. How bad could it be? You know what? I let Valo rip out my eye. She can have Astarian's eye. You have a deal.
Glorious.
This is such a Shadowheart
One
disapproves.
moment. Auntie needs her real nails for this.
What do you mean by that? What you mean by that? Hello? What? Can I take it back? 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 Oh. Everything is not fine. Everything is not okay.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp,
Gang.
stinking and insidious,
Okay.
assaults your senses.
We might have made an error. Ooh.
Much better. That human skin is fierce restrictive.
I don't like the way you look, lady. Auntie Ethel, you look a little different. Did you do something with your hair? Did the entire swamp do something with their hair? What about the well that I drunk from? I recall drinking from a well. Oh god. Cute. Am I supposed to be impressed? I feel like that's something that Astarian would say, frankly. We're gonna answer like Astarian right now since we're playing as him. Cute. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Well, yes. I should bloody think so. Not many get to see a hag in all her glory. Consider yourself blessed.
You know, I don't think I will.
Now choose. Which eye will it be? Right or left?
Ooh. Can I have a 4th option of just go back up? Like, nah, I'm good. Go ahead and take, which one of my eyes is missing? I think my right eye is missing. So go ahead and take his left eye. This feels, look, I didn't know this would happen, okay? And I don't know if we have the facilities for that.
Hold on to your knickers. This might sting a bit.
Oh. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. He's fine. He's so okay. He's fine. He's fine. He's okay. You good?
No, that wasn't so bad, was it?
You alright? Is your eye still there?
That
Oh.
color suits you. No, unless you want tentacles for a tongue, stay absolutely still. I've removed one of these buggers before, but it's a touch tricky.
The parasite
Didn't,
squirms
you know, now
at
that
the
I think
hex
about
words.
it, didn't Mother say that we
It's
could
behind
not
your
remove
eye.
it?
You feel the creature writhe as it's dragged towards your ear. Then it bites back, burrowing even deeper into your brain.
That's probably fine.
Goddamn wretched! Ah! You little shit! You didn't tell me it was netherese. I'm not touching that!
First of all, what is a netherese? Second, you touched my eye, or you touched his eye, not mine eye. Mine eye is fine. His eye. You're looking a little green there, Starion. What is a netherese? Let's ask that one. Netherese.
Filthy shadow magic brings nothing but chains and misery. How could I have missed that stink? Like blood and piss congealing on my tongue.
Black.
Someone's tampered with your parasite. That's likely why you've not turned yet.
So Mother was right, and I probably should have trusted her judgment. Okay, what do you mean tempered?
Bless us. You're as slow as a wet week. That thing has been touched by more than mind
Yeah, I got that,
flayers.
but like what
You're
though?
a dead soul walking. I can't help you.
Then fix his eye. Yeah. What is that? Hag-eyed. Dealing with hags always comes with a cost. In this case, an eye. Sure. I mean, his eye is all green now. What is that? But other than that, he's fine though, right? Yeah, that wasn't the deal. Yeah, what about my eye?
What about it? I held up my end of the bargain.
You sure
It's
didn't.
not my fault the Wriggler's tainted by shadow magic. I want nothing to do with you or that scum in your brain.
Now, hang on. That's not... Yeah, that wasn't the deal. Your end of the bargain was you will remove the worm in my brain. That was the deal. Not leaving. This wasn't the deal.
You're bloody right it wasn't. I agreed to remove an illicit spawn. That thing is an abomination. But let it not be said that Auntie Ethel doesn't honor her debts. Here, it's on you to fix yourself.
What?
Now get out!
What? So, now he just has a... Yeah.
Tampered or not, we need to get these things out of our heads. Let's find another way.
Where's she gone, I wonder?
Behind the thing, I'd assume. Oh, Astarion. Your eye will be looking a little, It doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. What is it? Paid the price. You have a +1 bonus to intimidation checks, but disadvantage on perception checks. That fucking sucks, actually. Additionally, you have disadvantage when attacking hags. That sucks. What does she give you, though? And Auntie Ethel's Charm. Break this charm to receive all benefits from the enhanced ability spell until long rest. Bear's Endurance. Creature gains advantage on constitution checks and gains 7 temporary hit points. Advantage on strength checks. Carrying capacity is doubled. Cat's Grace. Advantage on dexterity checks. Takes half the damage from falling. Advantage on charisma checks. So just advantage on everything, it looks like. Well, since you're the one who literally paid the price, I'll let you keep that I'll let you keep that, bud. Yeah, he's still... Oh, hey. I thought this was more in the negative. So, at least we got that going for us. You look...
Let's get
You
going.
look great, buddy. So we're hunting her down, right? I assume that's what we're doing. I'm down to hunt her down. That seems fine with me. I'm stealing from you. Ooh. Oh wait, I kind of want to look outside. Where is the outside? Hey guys. Hey gang. Everything was in fact not fine. Everything was in fact not okay. Who would have guessed? Certainly not me. Mistress of the Night and Friends? What is that? There once was a beautiful woman. Men and women alike traveled across the land to earn her hand in marriage, but none could win her heart. Her mother despaired, for she wished for her daughter to find love and happiness. And then her mother died. The way that just cuts to the and that, what's the freaking thing from Frozen 2? Their parents are dead. Sorry. Okay. The woman cried and cried. Her suitors stopped calling. Her friends stopped writing, and still she cried. It's kind of fucked up. You poor child. Oh, Shar whispered in her ear. They only want you for your beauty, for your charm, for your grace. Now that grief has replaced your charms, none care for you. None but I. The woman spoke to Shar, who listened. She prayed to Shar, who answered. For the first time in her life, the woman had a true friend. And then Shar asked her to take a vial. A small vial. An innocent vial. She took the vial to a man. The man filled it with a liquid and told her to drop it into a well. The woman did. She wanted Shar to love her, to be proud of her. And then people became sick. People died. But Shar loved her, and the woman loved Shar. Now men and women alike travel across the land to see her, not because she is beautiful, not because she is charming, but because she is the high priestess of Shar, and her word is law. Well, that seemed a little fucked up, not gonna lie. Hey, Shadowheart, is this your man's? Is this your god? Look, remember that thing, Shadowheart, when you first told me you were like, I worship Shar, and you were expecting me to have a bad reaction? And I was like, I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone, do what you want to do, man. Like, I don't care, worship who you want to worship. It kind of seems like you're hurting people, not gonna lie. Ew. I don't know if I trust taking food from here, if I'm being 100% honest. I've long wondered, but this is just recipe, right? That's the whole thing. The rules of threes. What is this? I should really start reading all of the lore books. Oh, but that one just has so much words. Okay, we're not reading that one. Yeah, look, I'll read some of them if I feel like they might be interesting, / if I have the attention span to do that. But as of right now, I do not have either one of those things because I just read. What, you want me to read more? You're asking a lot from me. Okay,
Oh, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Forget all that stuff that I said about you and your god. Hi. Sorry. Do we have any... Oh, I should probably talk to Astari about his... Can I talk to him about his eye? You good?
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
Thought we talked about that already, but yeah, I kind of do. I don't know if I want to be, like, nice to him. Because the last time I was nice to him, what did he say? He just kind of brushed it aside. Look, I'll be nice to you again Just don't be a douche. You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
I don't want to say a damned thing.
Okay.
That won't do anyone any good. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that much from the context clues you've already given me. Ooh. Is this an insensitive question? Because that feels insensitive to call him a slave. That, he already told us what happened, that the Gur attacked him. Let's just go with this one for now, I guess. Tormentor. What did he do?
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
So we're killing this guy, right? That's what... I know you said, like, you don't know him like I do the last time we talked about this, but... we could take him. We could take that guy. Right? I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight him eventually. Sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy.
The other two options weren't good,
knowing
so...
what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
I mean, hey, together we make up one full set of eyes. One good pair of eyes. Ugh. To be fair, I think the eye that Valo gave me actually works. Because it can also, I could see invisible things. And I think Asarian's eye just looks fucking weird. I think he got the bad end of the deal on that one. Oh no, my friends. If vampires come looking for you, you're on your own. That's so fucked up. Oh, hey. Thank you for the follow, Ashley VTuber 2. Thanks. Okay. You keep me safe, and I'll do the same.
What
Star
more could
improves.
I ask? Now, is that all?
We can't talk to you about the eye thing? It's probably fine. Okay. I'm assuming we've talked to Karlak recently,
Why are we
right?
slowing down?
I don't know. I'm just... apparently, I haven't talked to everybody that I needed to. Let's go, I guess. Okay, well... okay. Fuck your locked doors. I go where I please. I mean, I was either gonna do that, or I was just gonna straight up lockpick it, so... and by me, I mean Astarian, so... Forgot I have wings. Why am I walking everywhere? Okay. Will that say hands off pedal? Ethel disapproves, dearie. Disadvantage on wisdom checks. Okay, well, I just wanted to know what it was. It's purple and it's glowy. What did you expect me to do? Not touch it? Should have used a stick. Should have poked it with a stick. Antidote. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff around here. Potion of greater healing. I'm not taking any food from here. Just call me crazy, but that just doesn't sound like a good idea. This letter begins in an elegant cursive, but ends in a harsh, slopping scrawl. Ethel. Forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The mewling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 of their agents. none have talked. Not yet, at least. I doubt you hear anything beyond the belating of your ridiculous sheep. Belating? Belating? Yep, that. Of your ridiculous sheep. But if you catch even a whisper, send word immediately. M. Who's M? Alright, let's go after, because they fucked up Astarion's eye, and also that chick. I should heal. Oh, shit. Did she hurt me? Oh, I didn't even...
Time to get going.
Should we sleep first? I didn't end the last... because I usually end all of my recordings sessions with a night, a sleep... a long rest. Because I have a feeling we're gonna fight her, right? That kind of feels like what's gonna happen. Especially considering that this says when attacking hags. Let's go sleep. We'll just in case this fucks something up with Mayrina, we're gonna save first and then we're gonna go sleep. Sleep. Alright.
Come on. Come on. What are you hiding? Can you summon the dead?
Oh.
Bring them back. Can you... can you shut up and let me read?
I haven't said anything yet. You okay? See, this is why we gave the book to Astarion. I mean, see, I feel kind of bad. This gives me a bad kind of look, if I'm being honest, because, first I gave him a book because I was like, if whatever's in there possesses him instead of me, it'll be fine, right? And then I set him in to get his eye 50 shades of fucked up. Oops. That's my bad. I'm not gonna... It's fine. He's fine. I didn't say anything.
What? No, not you. I was just perusing this little find. Will you shut up?
Okay.
Forgive me. This book reads you more than you read it.
That's weird. That's suspicious. And you're still gonna read it? Look, give it to me. Yeah, no, I don't want it either. Sounds dangerous. Maybe you should leave it alone.
No. There's something in here. But the voices, the spirits in the book won't let me see it. I barely opened it when they started whispering from the shadows. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. I can't reason with them. They exist to protect that book.
Gale, take it off. I'm not sacrificing Gale. Who do you think I am? And stop reading it. I mean, frankly, that's what I would do, because I mean, that's what I did. But that doesn't seem like what you're gonna do, so we might as well help him, I guess. Is there anything we can do?
Maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to know what's lurking in here. Someone went through a lot of trouble to protect this tome. It has to be something more than a book of cantrips. Still, I doubt this will help us with our parascience. Maybe it's better to put it aside for now.
I mean, do both, maybe whatever's in there. I mean, it says necromancy, so I mean, to be fair, I don't know what netherese is. It starts with an N. Maybe it's close to necromancy. What are you hoping to find in there, anyway?
It's a book of necromancy, full of secrets about
that's what I said.
controlling the dead, returning the dead to life, and who knows what else. Whatever's in here, it might give me an edge over Cazador. Or free me from him entirely. Although I can't make any progress as long as those spirits remember their mission. It seems to be all they know. Still, if nothing else, maybe I can beat Cazador to death with it.
I mean, I suppose that's an option. A good option. Not sure, but it's an option. Oh, wait, hold on.
Something's on my mind.
This first.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm doing so well now that you're here, little guy. I love him. Look at him. Best boy. Look, I've only had Scratch for a day, but if anything happened to him, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself. Okay. Sorry.
Looking at something?
You apparently? What are you doing? Yeah. Just looking. What are you doing?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
Ah, so that's the route we're going. See, it's kind of difficult with like any, because I was gonna say vampires, but honestly, any like trope in media that's been like redone so many times, whether it's vampires or like I literally just had this conversation like yesterday about zombies and how it's like different depending on the universe that you're talking about. So I'm like, I never know what. Like, so he's a vampire, obviously. I'm like, I never know what universe is gonna stick to, like, the regular things, or, like, go into a complete different direction. Seeing your own face.
Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
Well, one of your eyes. I don't know what, look, I don't know why I'm sporadically saving. That's it. I mean, I could, but if you want me to be sincere to you, you gotta do it first. That's what I'm learning about Astarion. What color were they before?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, that's sad.
My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost.
No. That's strangely intimate. Okay. Which one here is not gonna piss off Astarion / flirt with Astarion? I mean, I could flirt with Astarion. Although, again, Shadowheart is over there, so... Look, I don't even know what are we, Shadowheart? I need clarification. Stare into his eyes, taking in every detail of his face.
What?
You look like an idiot. Sorry. That's actually really sweet, though. Hold on. I have to see this mug every day. Look, I'm gonna resist the urge, but that's really funny. I'll be your mirror. What do you want to know?
I want to know what the world sees when it looks at me. What you see.
Fuck! He's being sincere. Fine. Piercing eyes.
Oh. Go on.
Now, you make me not want to. Danger smile, the way you're... Are we flirting? Are we flirting? Am I flirting with you? Sightly mole. Danger smile. The way your hair curls around your ears. That dangerous smile.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
Fuck off! You're fine. Now, Shadowheart, there's a beauty, yeah. Can I do this? Look, we're being sincere and all that, but I didn't like the very good thing. That made me slightly uncomfortable. Is that all you want? Shadow praise? Yeah? I'm gonna take this moment to compliment my girlfriend, ? You're fine. Now, Shadowheart, there's a beauty.
How dare you?
Astarion approves,
I
yeah.
thought we had something special.
Who told you that?
Still, you're nice too.
Oh.
I better get some beauty sleep.
That was actually really
It seems
nice.
I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
That was actually a really sweet interaction. I actually really liked that. That was nice. So, it is getting warm in here, though. I suppose I could just take off my jacket. Hold on. Don't forget, we're doing this for charity, boys. The little QR code should take you to my fundraiser page, and you should be able to just donate from there. You can see in the bottom left how much has already been risen through my fundraiser. To be honest, I only put it at 200 as the goal because, look, I sometimes forget I'm technically an adult. And that the people I know have adult money, so even if people around me were to donate, I wasn't expecting them to donate a lot because I forget that I'm an adult sometimes. And not saying it's a bad thing, you know, it's for charity. It's great. Because I don't know. Even though it's not like I'm not the one asking for money, like it's not for me, it's still, I have this weird thing about asking for money. Okay, so I feel really weird about it. So even though it's not for me, it is for charity. I'm just anxious all the time. You know, mental health. Woo! Alright, let's talk to Shadowheart.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
I like that she says that. It's real cute. Do we have anything new to talk about? We want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't know. What do you think about what happened at the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us.
True.
No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Okay, I have a feeling I know what the answer's gonna be for this, but I'm gonna ask anyways. How am I holding up in your estimations?
You're doing just fine.
I gotta ask, okay?
After all, I'd scarcely anticipated being courted.
So
while
we are
fighting
together!
For survival in the wilderness.
Let's go! We got a girlfriend, let's go! Fuck that. Fuck Astarion. Fuck that guy. Okay. I can't say I'm not sad about Gale, okay? I'm real sad, but it's fine. Is there any point talking to Halsin, or is he just gonna keep talking about the
You
Shadow
wish to
Curse?
speak?
I think he's just gonna continue talking about that.
I had another dream last night.
Apparently we forgot to
The
talk to
visitor
everyone
came
before we
to
left the
me
camp.
and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works.
That's not
These
necessarily
powers
true.
could be enough to edge us towards victory.
So even you are starting to be convinced by Mother Dearest? See, the fact that we're all, okay, and I've said this before, the fact that we're all having the same dream is, first of all, fucking weird. But second, it's the fact that we're all being told the exact same thing that's weirder. And now even you, Mr. Morals over here, is starting to agree? It's kind of weird. Not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. See, this is the plan that works. That's the thing, though. The best plan doesn't necessarily need to be. This is when we start talking about ethics, okay? This is when we get into the conversation of ethics. The plan that works. It depends on the cost. Because if you're paying too heavy of a cost for a plan that works, then what was the point? I don't know. That's a whole philosophical conversation for another time. I don't know. For now, we already have. The worm is in my brain. We're here, so we need these powers to infiltrate the cult. This is the plan that works.
Very well. If it's mind games these parasites wish to play, we'll play. And we'll win.
There we go. See, I like that attitude. Hey, you know that thing that you're probably really insecure about? What's it like? How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone
Will
who
approves.
bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns
So
on my
he's
head,
a devil now?
curling
Is that
upwards
how
like
that
a
works?
mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Everybody's wanting me to be the... Do I look reflective or something? Am I shiny? That's really... Okay, I'm not flirting with Will. I just really want to say the pun. Let's see. A freak! No, that's so mean. Oh, I like that one, though. A fiend. Oh, God. I like this one, actually. I see the blade of frontiers. No more, no less. Will approves.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity. Maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the blade of frontiers again.
For sure, Belle. I'm gonna take my 10-minute break. When we come back, we'll talk about some mental health stuff, and then we will continue playing. I shall be right back. Bye-bye. Hello. We're back. Oh my gosh, that's really loud. Is that better? So, before we get back into things, I want to talk about mental health. I also forgot that I had this. I had this sitting next to me because I actually went to the Thank Miss stream. It was really fun. Except for the part, and this is actually is a good segue into what we're about to talk about. I actually passed out after the show. If anyone who happens to see this, there was some really nice people who helped me out after the show when I passed out. You might recognize me like this because I was wearing these glasses that day, and I think I had this hat on. So if anyone who happens to have went to that show who helped me out sees this, thanks. I didn't get to thank you in person because by the time I kind of came to and whatever, y'all were already gone. So if anybody who helped me out happens to see this and you happen to remember me, thank you. I genuinely deeply appreciate it because it may not seem like a lot, but the people, how they helped me out was they helped out me and my mom because my mom was with me. And they kind of just blocked off the area. Like I had passed out in the women's restroom. Like just in like next to the sinks, just on the floor. And well, I mean, obviously on the floor, but you know what I mean. And they kind of like blocked off just the little area that I was there, so that way like no one would, I don't know if they were doing it because no one would stare, or like just so that way people didn't come that way. Either way, it meant a lot. It's such a small thing, but it helps a lot. For mental health reasons, it helps a lot. So that's an excellent segue into my mental health, and we're going to talk about my mental health a little bit. In case, saying it again, in case you didn't know, we're doing this stream for Thankmas, and this year Jack was fundraising for, or raising money for Crisis Text Line and Samaritans, which are they're mental health organizations who you text them if you're like kind of in a bad place, and they help you out and stuff like that. There's definitely more to it. Like I said, there's the QR code off to the right, which leads to my fundraising page for them. And Uncle AJ, I gotta admit, can't believe you weren't following me already. I'm kidding. Please, I'm just kidding. Hey man, W Streamer, thank you. But yeah, so we're actually getting ready to talk about, I just came back from a break. We're playing Baldur's Gate, but we're taking a break for a minute to talk about mental health stuff. for Thankmas and the charity stuff. So yeah, getting back to my mental health. So one of the things that I really liked when we went to Thankmas was is they talked about, like, Jack talked about his mental health, and he had everybody else kind of like talk about their, like, if they wanted to, they talked about their mental health. And I thought that was really cool, because I think in the day of social media, there is this thing of we have to appear fine online, because it's kind of like we can do whatever, we could be whoever we want to be online, and if that's fine, then, you know, that's the image that we craft for other people to see. Which is like, if that's your thing, like, that's cool and all. It's not the healthiest thing, but, like, you know. So I don't want to be a streamer or a YouTuber that kind of just pretends to be perfect. So now segue into what I wanted to say. So in case you don't know me, hi, I'm Dulismic, or Bellamy, and I have a chronic illness. So we're gonna be talking about that because I've been through a lot in my ripe old age of 23. So we're gonna stick to the chronic illness and the way that it affects my mental health. I have POTS, for those of you who don't know. I say I might also have EDS, if and I say might, even though my physical therapist is like, no, you definitely have that shit. I just haven't been tested for it, or I haven't gone to a doctor about it yet, but so I might have 2 chronic illnesses. For those who don't know, POTS stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and EDS stands for Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. One is my heart rate, POTS, and then one is like my joints and my bones and stuff. I won't get into too much detail about those because I want to stick to more of the mental health stuff. But maybe I'll talk about that another time. My health has been, I think, kind of declining recently, so it gets kind of hard sometimes. It gets hard to stay up to date with, like, a schedule. Like, I only recently started posting on YouTube again. And I only recently started doing it consistently again, because I was doing it, when I first started, I was doing it 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. But as time went on, I started burning myself out because mental health stuff, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I say a bit, I am a perfectionist. And it's kind of not good on my mental health. I end up getting very, I guess, hard on myself, because I want things to look good all the time. Like, you hear it, you can kind of see it whenever I start stream or whatever, and if something goes wrong, I'm like, oh god, like, everything's blowing up, and I'm just like internally panicking because I'm like, even though I've only streamed like 5 times, this needs to be perfect for some reason. I don't know why I think that, but so I struggle with that, and I struggle with, then my health started declining on top of it, which made me not able to record or edit as much, which affected the perfectionism, because I just started beating myself up of like, gosh, you're not consistent and all of those things. And the reason why I'm talking about this is like, because like I don't want this to, like, I struggled thinking about this. I was like, I don't want this to be like, I don't want to be parasocial online or anything like that, but I don't want people to be afraid of talking about mental health. Like, it's not a curse word. So I figured, I'm like, if I talked about myself a little bit without going like too far into details and stuff like that, like, I want it to be like, I want this to be a safe place, and I want people to know that, you know, even, you know, people like me, like, obviously I'm not a big streamer or a big YouTuber or anything yet, or if I ever will be, but it's just, you know, I am a model and an actress, and it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to look perfect, and I don't want others to feel like they have to look perfect either. So even though I show a very specific part of me online, you know, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you don't know, and I want to share my own mental health, so that way if you feel like you need to text Crisis Text Line or Samaritans, it's worth it. Like, you know, with all my mental health and stuff, I've gone through years and years of therapy. And I don't want therapy to be like a curse word for people. Because growing up, I think therapy was always like, it was like a taboo subject, you know? Like, people would be afraid to say it. Like, if you went to therapy, that meant you were crazy, kind of stuff. And honestly, I genuinely think therapy was kind of one of the best things that I've ever done. Because like I said, I've been through a lot in my life. And like, even just discounting the chronic illness and stuff like that. But therapy really taught me how to communicate with others and how to convey what I'm feeling and what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and how to be open with understanding other people's feelings and stuff like that, and how to just communicate properly with other people and understand other people a lot better. And I think that's really important. Like, obviously therapy isn't, it's kind of difficult a little bit for me to understand because I've been doing it since I was like 11 and I'm 23 now. And or not consistently, like on and off through those times, but it was one of those things where I started it when I was young, too young to understand like what I was doing, kind of thing. I've heard that it can be difficult for people to like get into therapy, whether it's financially or just can't find a good therapist and just anything along those lines. So I know that I'm very fortunate to have started it early and to just kind of be introduced to it both financially and just in the world. So, but putting that aside, like moving on from the therapy thing, I just want to be a little transparent of like my days now, like because of my declining health, my mental health definitely takes dips. Because this is the transparent part, it's kind of hard to be 23, not entirely sure what I'm doing with life, I guess, and adding a disability on top of that. So it can get pretty difficult to watch, especially the people around me, and like my friends and stuff, like they're out being functional adults, and I'm just kind of like, a lot of my days, like if you don't see me like recording or streaming, because that is kind of like few between now. I don't do that as often, because a lot of the times I'm kind of just confined to a chair. And I have a laptop and stuff that I usually use just to keep myself occupied. Like I play games, whatever. But that's like when you're stuck inside every day like that. It's kind of like, the way I can compare it to is how people felt during COVID. That's kind of like what my life is like, is being inside all the time, because I don't feel well enough to do things. And that is a really, like, I'm still working through that mentally. Still trying to learn to be okay with me mentally, because a lot of the times my mental health affects my physical health as well. So I think that's a good summary, I guess, of my mental health right now. I just wanted to be, like I said, I wanted to be transparent, and I wanted it to be known that, like, hey, it's okay not to be okay, like your average stuff, but like it really is just so important to just know these things. It's really important to know that it's okay not to be okay. It's a, like, things, you know, in your life, like, they're gonna come, they're gonna go, and things may never seem ending. And, you know, if it's in my case, the chronically ill, they, you know, there may things that may seem like it really won't end. But, like, I've always just had the very strong idea of, like, adapting, I guess. So that's where it goes into, like, my mental health and my physical health is I don't do a whole lot, and it kind of sucks sometimes, but I'm trying to learn to live with what I have, and I'm trying to work around. So that's why I take my 10-minute breaks. So that's a way of like, I can still stream, but I take a break. So that way I can calm my heart rate down and eat a snack, put my feet up just for a little bit. So that way the blood starts flowing again. Even when life deals you a really shit hand, you can still try and do your best just to play with what you have. I didn't mean for that to sound so philosophical, but it kind of did. And by all means, this is a very optimistic point of view, and, you know, but that's what we're here to do today. We're talking about mental health, and if you need it, and if you really need it, to reach out to people of Christ's text line and Samaritans, you absolutely should. That's all I can really say about it, because, like, obviously I don't know you or your situation. You don't know me or my situation in full, but, like, that's the point of what we're doing here, is to spread awareness of, like, even though you see me, we love mental health. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Oh my gosh, I sound like my friend. We're here to spread awareness for mental health. So yay mental health. I gotta be honest, I don't quite know how to end this conversation. The entire time before the stream, I was like practicing in my head what I was gonna say. I don't even think I said half of what I was trying to say. I forgot to memorize my lines. But I didn't think about how to end the conversation. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, donate to the fundraiser. Like I said, there's a QR code. You could go donate, and even if mine doesn't work, you should be able to just go to the Thank Miss charity page and donate from there. So, woo, mental health.